The next one is the Chainsaw Massacre.
The Chainsaw Massacre. Didn't know it had an anime.
The Chainsaw Man Reze arc. Now, okay, so I was doing some research, right? Even though Chainsaw Man is very, very popular, and I couldn't figure out why they want to have a second arc, what it is that the Blu-ray sales are what matter. Apparently, the streams basically make the studios nothing back. It's the Blu-ray sales. And so
still like DVD sales? That's the same thing happened with Family Guy, because that got canceled like a couple of times, but they had the DVD sales were so good they brought it back.
See, it's
so
like,
I wonder if it was one of those kind of things.
Yeah, so it's like they have like the inverse problem. It's like the Blu-ray sales are the lack of Blu-ray sales is what's keeping it from getting the whole season apparently. But a workaround for that is if you put them in the movie theater, because the Reze arc is going to be a movie.
Yeah.
They'll definitely get sales from that, and that will justify it to keep on going. Plus, the Reze arc is apparently one of the better arcs, one of the best arcs.
Yeah.
So I'm hyped for it. I see no reason why this should not have a second season. It's still my personal favorite shonen or seinen or whatever you call the genre.
Yeah.
It's the Bomb Girl arc. I guess he's
like a love interest.
Yeah, like a new love interest. I didn't want to get too much into it because I didn't want to.
Yeah, I didn't want to read too much. I was like, okay, Bomb Girl, okay.
I don't want to spoil it.
I don't want to read too much into it.
Yeah, the most I gathered without spoiling anything, well, avoiding it for myself, was that it's a new love interest. It's a fan favorite arc. The trailer seemed like it had pre-animation, so it wasn't like the final animation.
Right.
You saw Denji's butt.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
They wrote ass somewhere in the trailer. I was like, so it didn't give me much.
But they were gonna bring.
Yeah, it didn't give you much, but I'm kind of hyped for it. I think we have to watch it in theaters. So
I think that might be a theatrical release.
Yeah.
Because I think the Jujutsu Kaisen movie was in theaters.
Yeah, it was in theaters.
So I think this is they're going the same route with this, but they had the first season of like Jujutsu Kaisen, then they had a movie, then they had season 2. So I'm thinking with Chainsaw Man, they're gonna have this movie and they're gonna have a season 2.
Yep.
Because part 1 has 8 arcs. So season 1 had 4 of them. Then you have the bomb arc with the movie, and then I'm guessing season 2 will finish up with the last 3 arcs of part 1, because they're already in like part 2 now in the manga.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm guessing season 2 will finish off part 1 of the series. So I'm guessing this arc doesn't require episodes. I guess they can just do it in a movie and just do it that. That's actually not a bad idea. Like let's not waste anybody's time. Let's just make a movie, and then so it can be by itself, and then we'll just continue on after that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If this is what they have to do to continue it on, I'm not sure if what that person was saying, and I'll try to link to where I was getting this information from in the comments, but if that's the way to keep the show going, then yeah, I guess do the movie. Yeah. It just confuses me when I'm watching the series.
It is. You kind of need like a chronological, what you should watch in order.
Yeah, because movies normally, or in a lot of cases, like they're not canon.
No, like Naruto and One Piece, they all have like all these movies. They're just
I ain't watching that.
They're like filler stuff. You just watch just to watch them.
So I think this is going to be canon. Yeah, I'm not looking up any other information about this.
No, I'm not. Cause I'm gonna get. Yeah, you're gonna get spoiled.
Yeah,
because somebody's gonna say something.
Yeah, but as of right now, this is still my favorite series. I wanna see them move on. But other than that, the trailer. It's not even really a trailer. It's a teaser. It didn't have.
Yeah, it's like short. They don't show much. It's not like a full length feature trailer or anything like that. They're not. They don't have a release date for it yet, right? No, they said 2024.
No release date, just 2024. So it's gonna be out next year, but there's no actual release date. Literally, all I know is that it's called the Bomb Girl arc, and the girl in the trailer is the Bomb Girl. And I was like, okay, great. I'm gonna watch it. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know.
I'm trying to figure out like when is season 2 gonna come out then? Because it would probably be out in 2026.
See, and what do you even call it season 2? I'm like, when you have these movies that appear between seasons, I feel like you need to call it I don't know, season 2 movie.
Yeah, it's really confusing because if you're trying to watch something like a series, you can easily not think you're just gonna jump to season 2. Like if I guess with any streaming, they're gonna have to put the movie in between the seasons.
Right.
It can't classify it as a movie because you're gonna get like fucked up and like you're gonna miss something.
Yep.
So I'm guessing that, or I hope that's what they're gonna do when they put it like these things on streaming. But it is confusing when it's not on streaming yet. It's like, okay, because we just missed the jujitsu.
Right.
Guys. I'm like, I come here and like, whatever his name.
Okatsu, and it's
like, who the fuck is that? And I was like, no, I just forgot it.
I knew I was missing this, and I was like, oh, there's a movie.
Yeah.
And it's actually canon, and it is a prequel to season 2. But yeah, it's weird. It's like I wish you would just make it a season.
You know what? I was watching stupid ass Crunchyroll, and it's like season 1 episode, the season finale, season 2 episode 1.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, why? If I need to put the movie in there, so I know I need to watch the movie. Don't jump to season 2.
Crunchyroll, get it together. This is the second big like party foul. The first one
I just thought it was just like, ooh, a movie, and it's not kid. I'm thinking like anime movie, like yes, it's like filler. I'm not thinking to watch it because it's actually part of the story.
So Crunchyroll fail number 1. I'm watching Your Name. Spoiler alert. It says I love you in the hand, and there's no subtitles, and I just go, not realizing it's the
those subtitles are kind of weird because I was watching it on dub, and it was like the season 1. Well, I had the subtitles on, but they had the Japanese. Yeah. I was watching dub, but I was having the words were matching with as if they were translating for the Japanese. Version. So that was kind of annoying. And then season 2, I had the captions on, but it was like the captions. You can tell like a robot was trying to like. Oh yeah. Was trying to put. I'm like.
No. So yeah. My big issue with Crunchyroll right now is so Your Name. I was watching the dub. There's no subtitles for the I love you in the palm. And then now I'm going through my seasons in Jujutsu Kaisen, and you just skip over the movie.
I was
just skip
you were talking about like a movie. I was like, oh yeah, there was a movie. I just thought like, I'm glad it's part of the canon now, like what they're doing in movies. But it was just like, okay, should have had
told
a warning or something.
So far right now, between the One Piece remaster and the Chainsaw,
there's a lot of news, a lot of big stuff,
a lot of big news,
a lot of big news.
So which one was your favorite? What's your favorite news so far?
Well, since I've been watching One Piece since 2008, shockingly 9 years into the series. I was only 9 years. I was 9 years late to the party.
I'm still more hyped for a Chainsaw Man. I'm obviously.
I was happy that we got the announcement about that because it came out. The season 1 came out about over a year ago. Yep. So I was like, now's about the time. Like, all right, we got to start getting some news about like when the next thing is gonna come out. So I was happy to hear about that because we were just talking about it last week. So I'm kind of glad we got some news about that. But this thing with One Piece, it's like I'm happy about it, but I don't know. It's gonna be weird having 2 series going on at the same time. So
and you're gonna watch both of them.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Also, I should always remember to do this. Subscribe to the channel, please.
Yes, please.
And